Hi everyone, welcome back to Study to Pro. Today I'm going to be showing you how I take lecture notes, and this is just one method, but I really hope it helps you guys take better lecture notes in class. And if you stay tuned till next week, there's going to be another lecture notes video with a different method. So to take notes, I like to use notebooks. Usually I'll use a multi-subject notebook. This is my one for my B days. And some days I have more than one class, so I also use a single subject notebook. But I always use a notebook. And then as far as writing utensils, I like to use blue or black pen, and I just like to use pen because it stands out better on the paper, and it just forces me to really write down what I want to know because I can't erase. So the note-taking method that I like to use is Cornell Notes. And when I take Cornell Notes, I like to use a more modified Cornell Notes style. So I use the columns and the lines, but I do not make a summary at the bottom of each page. And I just don't think it's useful for me because it takes extra time that I could just be reviewing my notes during. To get into tips for taking notes, one of my main recommendations is to make sure that you don't write down everything that the teacher says. You need to be able to weed out the important information, and also if you're using a PowerPoint, don't write every single thing down. If there's something that you already know or you don't think is important, then you don't need to write it down. Also, so that your notes are faster and easier to take, it's really good to use abbreviations when you're taking your notes. So examples of this are to use GOVT for government, or a plus sign if you want to say and, or PPL for people. And these may seem like they're not much shorter than the words, but it really helps to just do that small abbreviation, and you'll get to be able to write more down so that it's easier for you to take notes. When you're taking notes, it's also important to make sure that you don't just write down what is on the board or on the PowerPoint slide. It's often easy to zone out your teacher, but make sure that you actually listen to the teacher and write down anything that they explicitly tell you is super important, or anything that you think they would put on a test or a quiz. And it's also very good to listen to the teacher and write down any examples they say that will help you remember the concept you're learning about. And remember to take a new set of notes for each new topic or new PowerPoint that the teacher talks about. This just helps your notes stay separate so that you can flip through them and easily find what you're looking for when you study. So to set up your paper for Cornell Notes, all you need to do is draw a line down the left-hand side of your paper that is about 2 fingers from the margin line. So now I will be taking you through a basic outline of the way I take notes. I start by writing a title at the top and then writing the date on the right-hand side. Next to the column on the left-hand side of the line, I like to write any big topics or the name of a PowerPoint slide just so I can keep my notes separate and easily see what I'm looking for. The right side of the line is where I do most of my note taking. So I start by writing a dot and then any main facts or concepts. Below that I will indent a little bit and write a dash, and there I can write examples or clarifying information about the main fact or concept. If I have further examples or extra information, I will draw another dot under the dash and continue writing there. Then I continue with other main facts or new examples. And then I will just continue that process of dots and dashes and dots all the way down my paper with more information. When I'm ready to write a new big topic or a new title for a PowerPoint slide, I will skip a line and write that in the left-hand column and continue with the notes on the right-hand column. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this will help you all to take better lecture notes in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because we really want to get your feedback. If you are interested in other note-taking strategies, please come back next week to see a different method of this same video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!